How's it going right there, eh? It's Denis here from Denis Outdoors. Give you a little chick update. Starting to try to integrate the little chicks and the two moms with the rest of the flock. Seems to be doing okay. Right inside the run, there's actually two little chicks with the mom. The mom's at the fence there, fence line, kind of challenging the other mom in the chicken tractor over there. I see one of her babies are outside of the fence. Well, the two little ones are fighting. Anyhow, I just thought I'd try to let them get the pecking order straightened out. So I've left both doors open. See this naked neck here, it's just all passed out here in the sun. And then this little silver guy, she's in the quarantine area, seeing she can find any scraps left over. So that didn't go too bad actually. I guess the two little ones outside the chicken tractor are outside. And for some reason the mother hen is staying inside the tractor, not coming out for some reason. She seems a little stunned sometimes, like she gets trapped somewhere and she can't figure out how to get back or get out, or anyhow. Rooster just chilling. Yeah, this is probably a good time of the day to do this. It's nice and warm and they're getting kind of lazy and they've been out eating all day, so I guess here in a bit what I'd like to do is kind of maybe try to get the two moms or mother hens into this quarantine area, and then maybe, because she seems, the one down there seems to be out of place all the time, so I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of playing by ear here. Kind of try something, see if it makes sense. If it does, great. If it doesn't, whatever. Like, I switch it the other way. Probably here soon too. I'm gonna go and dig up all the poop and stuff and the compost and everything that's in the bottom of that run. Scoop it all out. My water jug. Anyway, pile it out here and stockpile it, and start over again. Yeah, that little silver one and the rusty mother hen, I think they're the same breed or the same kind, which I have no idea what they are. I don't know if they're Americanas or what. They seem to be really friendly or outgoing, I guess, or they're one of the first ones that'll come right up to me, and that aren't kind of scared of humans, I guess. And then the naked neck also, she's like that. Anyhow, they really like being outside or free ranging, I guess, or let loose. Like I was saying the other day, they're more interested in getting out and eating grass and bugs than when I'm bringing the food to them in the morning. You know, so that's working out pretty good. I mean, the rooster's there with the two little ones. He's actually been really good anyhow. He's a real gentle male, which is what I was looking for. But I think this week he's got to go. So either if I could find somebody that wants to take him, but around here nobody wants roosters. So my plan is I gotta get him out of here because he's starting to get really noisy. And in the winter, either obviously a minimum of 2 of those chicks are going to be roosters. Knowing my luck, all 4 of them will be roosters. And then they'll be ready for next year come like February, March to fertilize another set of eggs. And then hopefully I'll have those 2 hens will become broody again, or another set. And then I'll start this whole process over again to keep renewing the flock. That's the plan anyhow. I don't know if it'll work that way. If not, who knows, I can get chickens from somebody else, or I think it'd be kind of cool to keep renewing kind of like the resource I have here right now. I was thinking the other day, my plan is I'm going to go down here and clean up this junk. And I don't know if you can see, there's actually a little stream that comes out of my pond. I don't know if I'm getting this on camera or not. It's kind of like a little trickle. So I think what I might do is right up against the bank right here, that's where I'll put the chicken coop, kind of nestled in the bank just like I have it up here. And my plan is, well, there's a Rubbermaid container that I use as a brooder, but I'm going to run the fence up through there, through the woods, save as many trees as I can, and then bring it down this way. Get down there with the backhoe a little bit and flatten it out, and that way there I can let them out in the run, and they'll have water. I'll dig a little hole, sump hole or something, and most of the year they'll have their own water access. And that'll be down lower. That's probably a good 25-30 feet in elevation from the upper part of my yard. And there's my pond over there, one of the ponds. So then maybe what that'll do is it'll keep the noise down a little bit, and then I could probably keep the roosters a little longer. You know, and don't get me wrong, like I think it'd be cool to keep the roosters. It's just I don't want my neighbors to have any issues with the crowing going on. It doesn't bother me too much. It bothers me because I think it's bothering other people. If you know, if I was out on my woodlot where I own 300 acres, I'd be no question. You know, I'd keep as many roosters as I could handle that they wouldn't fight. But I noticed that the other day. That was kind of... So the mother, she just kind of laid down and just let that other one pick at her. And she did that the other day too. And it was good. The rooster went over and kind of straightened it out. But yeah, she just submitted and laid right down, and they just took turns. And so get out of the doorway. She wants to get out. But I guess that's the way it is. There's another dark one. And that's why I thought I'd let them all out while I was kind of here to kind of keep an eye on it. But I noticed that little silver one did that yesterday. She just jumped right on her and just started pecking on her, pushing her down. And she just laid right down, and they actually started taking turns biting the back of her head. I would have thought with her, with having the little one, she'd be more aggressive. See, there's another one going after her. See, and they're just pecking. Anyway, I think I'll get out of the doorway so that if she wants to get out, she can get out. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm in a subdivision. Actually, the subdivision here that I'm in, it's an older area, so the lots are really big. Like the lots are, I don't know, 1.25, 1.5 acres. So it's not like the buildings, you know, the houses are right on top of each other. So, you know, a lot of people think that I'm out in the middle of nowhere, but I'm in the city, city limits. And, you know, I have a fairly good sized yard, and the way everything's laid out here, I got a good steep bank. So this kind of venture I have going on here is kind of away from the main part of the house and down below, and nobody can kind of see all this stylish looking like stuff I got around here. A little silver one picked one of the little ones, showing her place. Anyhow, like I said, yeah, like, you know, there's some houses over there on the other side of the street, you know, and yeah, so anyhow, that's the way it is. You know, not that I'm saying that the neighbors would call and complain, but I know if it was, you know, in my yard and I was trying to sleep and it was in the middle of summer and their bedroom windows are open and 4 o'clock in the morning, looks, the silver one chased the two little ones out, and the mother is inside, but on the quarantined end. Anyhow, we'll see. I'm sure they'll figure it out. Anyhow, like I said, I'm not going to drag this on. Like I said, this is just a little update. I should have, I'm hoping today, tomorrow, I should have hopefully one rabbit. The older female that I have with that had the babies. I'm hoping in the next couple of days. I think she was bred on April the 19th. I'm hoping it took. If it didn't, I bred her again on the 30th. So she does seem like she's nesting a little bit. So we'll give it a couple of days. I noticed the last time with her, she did not pull fur until the day of, or just before, the evening before. So we'll see if that's the case. The two little ones are crawling in, but the mother, like I said, is on the other side of that barricade. Hopefully she has the sense of being able to know that she's got to come down the ramp and come all the way through. The other young doe, she was bred on the 19th of April, so that's another day or so from now. So hopefully she'll start showing signs of you know, being pregnant, but I'm not sure. It's probably her first time. She's probably 4 to 5 months old, so we'll see. If not, I did try to rebreed her on the 30th like I did the first doe. So anyhow, I don't know if that makes any sense, but anyhow, hopefully it will. Anyhow, that's it for now. You think of it, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that kind of good stuff. And that's the end there, eh?